No, I mean on the new one just now. It took
Oh,
me.
10 times. Okay.
Yeah,
Damn.
it can't join right now. Try again. And so I waited a minute, and then I went back to Discord and I done it again, and it done it like 10 times. And then
That's crazy.
Discord, because the first time I went back to Discord, I thought that I scrolled down and I hit an old link or something. So whenever I done it that time, it went through, and I was like, oh, finally. But
Yeah.
how that you called me earlier?
Huh?
Whenever you called me, how did it rung in on my phone? Did you call me on Messenger on Discord or?
Yeah, I called you on Discord.
Okay. Well, see, it's like it all went downhill when you done that. Whenever I answered,
Oh,
I had
yeah.
it, and then it popped up. Uh, it said to change the settings
Yeah, I couldn't
because
hear you. You were
I did.
muted. I was trying to tell you to click the unmute button.
Well, it was weird, on the phone it said the mute had a circle and a red line through it, and when I hit it, it said that it was off, and I hit it again, and it said try again, and I was like, well, what the? And I kept on, and then you hung up whenever, and then it popped up with a white uh, script, and it said turn audio on for Discord,
Oh,
and I
yeah,
thought,
you just had to turn it on your settings, and that was the issue. You weren't muted.
but it didn't say that first, or I would have went ahead and pushed it. It didn't give
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Yeah, I want to apologize to all the viewers out there. I did say something that was wrong yesterday in like two of my videos. I wish it was true, but apparently this isn't true anymore. I heard that all Biden's pardons got thrown out, but that was wrong. That's incorrect. That's not
Oh,
true at all.
I, those streams. I never heard you say that.
Yeah, I said that like twice yesterday, but no, that's not true. Are you
Oh,
guys Christian? Yeah, I'm Christian.
yeah, I'm Christian.
As I said, I need advice. So, as a Trump supporter, how do I not lose friends? Okay, sure, I'll give you advice. Well, first off, if you know your friends are really political and they really hate Trump, you can just try not to talk about politics too much. But if they ever ask you about politics, don't shy away from the subject. Just try not to talk about politics too much if they hate Trump. But like, if they ask you if you like Trump and you tell them yeah, and they don't want to be your friend anymore, those are probably not the kind of friends you need to be around. If they don't want to be friends with you because you have different opinions, then yeah, maybe you guys shouldn't be friends in the first place. That doesn't sound like a very loyal friend. But like, if they have like Trump derangement syndrome and they hate politics, maybe you should just not talk about politics because there's a good chance they'll probably go ballistic on it, and you won't want to hear them argue with you about it every day and et cetera, et cetera. But if they ask you your political opinions, and of course you're supposed to tell them the truth, don't lie to them. Don't say,
Yeah,
"Oh, I'm a Kamala supporter just like you." Don't be a coward. If they ask you what your political opinion is, tell them the truth. Tell them that you're a Trump supporter, and you don't want to talk about it too much if they're gonna have all that derangement syndrome, and like you're not gonna change a lot of people's minds. I mean, I do debates on and telling him not to do that. If he was a rational guy, he's not one of those guys who are gonna say, "Oh, we can't be friends anymore. You voted for a different party than me." That's ridiculous. You shouldn't have those kinds of friends if they're gonna hate on you just because of your political beliefs. But yeah, I changed this guy's mind in 2024. I got him to vote for Trump. He realized that Biden did a terrible job, and that he said it himself. He said, "Man, I was just brainwashed. My family was having me watch CNN every day, and I was just watching all this nonsense news, and I thought all this stuff about Trump that wasn't true, and all that kind of stuff." What are we talking about? What are the comments saying?
um,
Yeah, but basically, yeah, I heard other information. Now I know what the Democrats are gonna say. Oh, what did Trump pay her? Trump's gonna get her off. Trump's gonna free her. Well, Maxwell apparently talked on Trump for 2 days. The transcripts are about to release, and you know what's about to happen in those transcripts? The transcripts are going to show that Maxwell said that Trump is innocent. And what are the Democrats going to do? They're already prepping for this in the news. They're already prepping their minds to convince them that, oh, Trump's going to give her a pardon. Oh, Trump's doing this for her. That's why he put her in a minimum security facility so she can talk good about him. Blah blah blah. That's what they're prepping you for because they know Maxwell is about to speak out and tell you guys that Trump is innocent, and they know that these tapes from Maxwell are about to come out, and they're gonna tell you, yeah, Trump is innocent. He ain't doing none of that stuff. They know all this information is gonna come out eventually about how Trump is not the criminal. He's not the PDF file you guys think he is. And the transcripts are going to come out first with the Maxwell situation. They're going to say, oh, that's why he put her in a minimum security facility. That's why he's going to pardon her, yada, yada, yada. You can say that all you want, but at the end of the day, she has to stay under oath. I believe she's under oath to tell the truth. But either way, guys, you're going to discredit. Even if the list comes out, you're going to say, oh, no, this list is bullcrap, fake list. You're not going to believe it unless it puts Trump in prison or if it implicates Trump in some kind of guilt. If it doesn't do that, you're going to say the list is fake. So at this point, I really don't see a point of the list even coming out. But hit that like button. We got 172 people in here. And if you guys have any questions, any comments, anything you guys got to say, drop some super chats. We can talk about whatever you want. But I'm going to continue on with this private little conversation I was having with Sonia because it's kind of interesting. If you have something interesting, I will read it out loud and talk with you and discuss. But if you want a 100% response rate, or if there's something specific you want me to read out loud, I read every single super chat out loud. But let's read this thing from Sonia. I have so many friends who are on the left, also LGBTQ plus. So far has been good. I haven't lost any of them, but you never know with some people. Personally, I'm afraid of conflict. Well, don't be afraid of conflict. If you really want good friends, the best way to find out who's really sticking beside you no matter what is stuff like this. If they have different opinions than you and they don't want to stay by your side, they don't want to be a good friend, then they're probably not a good friend in general. So if it weeds some people out, don't be scared to lose friends. I mean, I know it's different for women. They really like to appease each other and this or that, but I don't know if you're a man or a woman, Sonia, but I'm just saying, like,
Hey,
that's my.
Graham, I got a, I got a picture for the background.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. Joe 20, what 2020? What does this say? If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you guys want to talk about, I'll talk about it for a super chat. Any requests?
I won't get you in trouble, will it?
No, I won't get me in trouble. She's just enjoying some candy, guys. What? There's nothing
She's
wrong about
enjoying
this.
some Sleepy Joe.
He said he's dying. Yeah.
Oh, quit now, cat.
Yeah, if they don't like the same Kool-Aid, then they're not the same friend. Then they're not real friends. No, I have friends that are Democrats and family that are Democrats. I'm not gonna isolate myself from you because you have a different opinion than me. That is ridiculous. That is full-on Trump derangement syndrome. Double tap that screen, like, subscribe. If there's anything you guys want to talk about specifically, we can talk about it. Just drop some super chats. I would play this one, but it's a little bit too much. A little bit too much for this meme. What other memes can I put? Nope, I'm not gonna put that one either. That's a little bit much. Yeah, maybe I'll just put this. Senate Democrats refuse to release information about Epstein, huh? That's interesting. Very interesting, guys. This guy was also a big Democrat himself, if you didn't know. But if there's anything specifically you want me to talk about, you can drop some super chats or just leave some interesting comments in general. But come on, guys. We got 206 people in here. I know we're riling you up a little bit, but can we at least get some likes? You guys don't hate us that badly. You guys don't hate us that badly. I know you don't. Don't you love how only Dems are in the chat? Yeah.
That's usually the way it is.
That normally is the way it is. Unfortunately, I would probably be a lot more popular if I just bowed to the crowds and did whatever they want. They said whatever they believe. I'm not going to call this the mainstream opinion, but this is mainstream media opinion. The majority of Americans still support Donald Trump, but the facts are that most of the people here on YouTube are Democrats. Unfortunately, that's the unfortunate reality of this platform. But the truth is the truth. Double tap that screen, guys. Only 2 likes. Come on. Come on. Hey, guys, if you guys are AOC fans or Democrats, just drop Democrat in the chat or drop AOC or drop whatever you want.
Or MAGA. Drop MAGA.
Or drop MAGA, but I'm more interested to see the Democrats. Drop MAGA. Spam MAGA in the chat. We love Trump. We love Trump. Kentucky whiskey industry is collapsing due to tariffs. I don't think that's true.
No, that's not true.
MAGA, MAGA,
Kentucky
MAGA,
right now.
MAGA, MAGA. He's in Kentucky, guys. He knows about this whiskey industry that's collapsing.
Well, it's bourbon whiskey, and we are known for it, and it's not making no difference.
Doesn't Jack Daniels come from Kentucky?
No, it's Tennessee whiskey.
Oh, it's Tennessee whiskey. Sorry. I got my MAGA hat on right now. Double tap that screen, like, subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some other news about the UK I would like to talk about too. Apparently, they're not going to let the Platform X stay there for much
Let's
longer.
go,
Because...
Brandon. Hat on.
Sorry?
Somebody's got my "Let's Go Brandon" hat on.
Oh, hell yeah. I saw that comment.
Brandon
Does
Tatum?
KFC come from Kentucky? I mean, yes, it does, but I'll let him tell you about that.
Well, yeah, I mean it does, but franchises all around the world.
I heard that the best KFC is in Kentucky.
I don't know. I've ate it all over the place. Tennessee, Alabama.
Canadian whiskey is better. Hell no, it's not better. America is known for its whiskey.
Yeah, Canada. I mean, they have. Well, I like Crown Royal. I don't like Canadian Mist that much. But
Crown Royal is Canadian?
yeah, it's
Did not know
Canadian
that.
whiskey. Yeah.
Meow. If you guys have any questions, let me know. But all I see is a bunch of silly comments. But yeah, as I was talking about the UK and other stuff like that, they have this new thing. They're going to be fining X probably millions of dollars because they can't handle the reality of the world and they can't handle free speech.
I was trying to read that about whiskey. They wrote something else, and then I took my eye off. It's going to. Oh, okay, right here. Yes, it is. Canada is the #1 importer of Kentucky whiskey. Canada has a total boycott. I don't think it would make a difference in Kentucky.
Do I think Trump is anti-war? Yeah, he's ended about 4 or 5 conflicts, wars, whatever you want to call them. Yeah. I will say Crown Royal isn't terrible and the packaging is really good. Hey, what's up, Yer? What's up? How you doing, brother? I'm just chilling with my friend from Kentucky here. We're talking about a little bit of whiskey right now. I know you like your beverages. We're just talking about some Crown Royal and some Canadian whiskey, but I'll be honest, American whiskey is the best whiskey. I like whiskey, I like bourbon, but the best stuff out there is American stuff. Now, when it comes to wines, vodka and stuff like that, no, we're not too good at. We're not. I'm not. I think American beer even is not really too good, to be honest with you. America doesn't have too.
Piper.
America does not have good beer, in my opinion. But when it comes to whiskey, oh yeah.
He put 3 whiskey producers have filed for bankruptcies. Name them. Let us know in the comments what the 3 whiskey producers you're talking about.
Besides that, we just put these tariffs on Canada like a week ago. These tariffs on Canada are going to end pretty soon because they need our money. You want to know the reason why we put tariffs on Canada and we gave Mexico a little bit more time to negotiate? because we have more power over Canada.
Well,
Canada
I think
sells the majority of
we'll
their
do that
goods to us. Mexico
because
has better global trade. Mexico has better global trade with multiple countries. They don't need us as much as Canada needs us. Canada really, really needs us. Without
because
us, their economy will collapse.
the whiskey companies in Kentucky, they don't they don't export. Most of the countries, or most of the whiskey that's made in Kentucky is sold in the United States. It's not exported anyway,
I'm
unless you're
related to
talking
one of the finest bourbon producers in America. What bourbon producer?
Jim Beam.
Oh, I had Jim Beam too.
Jim Beam's made in Kentucky.
Jim Beam is good. I feel so bad for the UK citizens with all the censorship. Yep. Garrison, he says. Maybe I'm not a real whiskey enthusiast. I have never tried Garrison. Shout out Lexington.
Is Lexington in the chat?
Yep. Seth says he's from Lexington. Show love to Trump. I mean, we're both wearing MAGA hats. Isn't that enough love for Trump? I'm gonna change his profile. This guy's creeping me out a little bit in the background. Bye bye. You should have
Shelly
ended up in the wood
is
chipper,
lying.
not disappearing by the FBI. This is much better.
Shelly, she
Here we
might
go.
hate
Here we go.
America,
Now we're
but
chilling.
Ireland does not hate Trump.
Epstein is creepy. Do we got any comments or questions or anything you want us to talk about? You guys are a bit interested with these comments, but I'm wondering if we got any economic questions about the tariffs, about Trump's economy, about
Shelly,
him ending war.
you are a liar.
That's all they say. They can't tell you what you're lying about, but we are liars.
Yeah, well, Shelley says we hate Americans in Ireland. I hate to tell her, but most most Americans are Irish descent.
Are you Irish? Someone said in the chat you look like you're Irish.
I am.
You want me to explain Reaganomics? I mean, he could probably explain Reaganomics better than I could. I wasn't alive during then, but I can't explain a bit to you. But if you want me to explain trickle down economics, drop a super chat. And I think what Trump is doing is a lot different than Reaganomics, by the way.
It is somewhat different. Trump's doing things quite a bit different. I mean, I think for the best. I do. Trump's actually doing all the things that Ronald Reagan ran on and all that he said that he was going to do. Trump actually done it. Dismissed the Board of Education. What, $40 billion a year, and the kids are getting dumber.
Yeah, we
What's the
spend the
point?
most out of any country, but we don't even rank in top 40 education systems.
Exactly, and that's our education system. That's because the teachers are get dumber and dumber every year.
Yeah, I saw this debate about why is Trump wearing a catheter and a diaper? Trump doesn't wear a catheter or a diaper. That would be your favorite president, Sleepy Joe. Maybe you have dementia. You're getting Trump confused with Biden.
Whoever says that must not be able to get a woman. Has anybody seen Trump's woman, the first lady? She is beautiful, smart, brilliant. She can four different languages. Why are they so jealous of her? I've seen the chats. They say deport her, deport her. She was an illegal citizen before they even got married.
He's tripping over his catheter? No, he's not tripping up the stairs. Biden is the first president I've seen that did reverse gravity and tripped up the stairs.
Couldn't Biden couldn't walk up or downstairs or a step. If there was a step, he lost control. Unless he had an Easter bunny or somebody helping him, you know. Did you see the Easter bunny help him back to the crowd?
Yeah, that was crazy. Crazy Daisy, born under a rock. Yeah, no kidding.
I gotta kick this guy out. You can't say the word RAPE.
Last super chat.
Oh yeah, you got one.
Yeah, I read that out loud already. I said, Crazy Daisy was born under a rock.
I didn't get to see Crazy Daisy.
Super chat, intelligent questions and comments, 100%. If you want to troll, I'll entertain you and read it out loud, but we got two intellectual individuals here.
If you
Double
guys
tap that screen, though.
give Graham a super chat.
Yeah, make it entertaining for us, guys. By the way, shout out, you're an awesome guy, my guy. Hope you're having a good. What day is it today? Wednesday, right? It's Wednesday, huh?
Yeah, it's hump day.
Hump day. Have a great hump day, you're.
Come on, guys. There's 155 people in here and only 16 likes, and one of them's mine.
Yeah, let's get to 25 likes real quick. Just double tap that screen. He's not pardoning Maxwell. What is their obsession with Trump pardoning Maxwell and Diddy? Like, they act like they have some kind of secret insider information. Where's your secret insider information? CNN? Is that insider information? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's insider information.
I didn't know that was insider
It's
information.
no
I thought that was
mystery.
the name of a news channel that the liberals watch. I'm not wearing a wig, but I'll be glad to prove it to you if you want to drop a super chat. I'll take off my hat and show you my beautiful hair. Trump ain't going to prison, but you know who might be going to prison? Some of those Democrats that ran on the run. What do you think about that? Those Democrats that ran away, huh, from Texas? You got any thoughts on that?
Are you asking me or the
Yeah,
chat?
I'm asking you. I'm asking both the chat and you, though.
Oh, I was reading the chat. Do I got any thoughts on what'd you say, Trump?
On the Democrats that ran away from Texas during the gerrymandering situation.
Oh, let's see what I think about it. I think that they should go through with it and go ahead and redraw the lines. I think they ought to axe their seats, and whenever they redraw it, it's going to be more Republicans than Democrats this time, and they just lost out. It's their own fault, and I know they're using the same thing against Trump because Texas is doing that. But if they try to do that in Illinois or in I think even California, they'll lose seats. I think
Yeah,
they're
someone said that they should lose their jobs, that there's some kind of law about if you don't contact your employer for 3 days or something, that
well.
you can get fired or some crap like that. I don't know.
Well, not only that, but Jasmine Crockett, I reckon, booked a private jet, $100,000, and they're finding them because their job title. I reckon they can find them or find them each day that they're not there in their seat. And Jasmine Crockett is trying to raise funds to pay for that, to pay for her penalties. And the governor said that he would, if there's any kind of fund for that, that there's a law against it, and they would be prosecution.
Yeah, unfortunate thing about these arrest warrants that they're like civil. I've never heard of civil arrest warrants. Apparently, when they catch them, they're not going to prison or they're not going to jail. They just got to go back to court, or not court. They just got to go back to their job. What kind of arrest warrant is an arrest warrant where you just got to go back to work? Ridiculousness.
Saurus. Who has 32 felonies? I don't know. I've seen 32, 34, 36. It depends on if you're watching MSNBC, ABC, or CNN.
I think it's hilarious that it's the Democrats' main talking points about Trump's
So,
felonies, but they don't
right
even know how
in
many
the
actual felonies he has.
I know.
It,
Saurus in the comments now, right in what one of those are. One felony. Name one
it's
felony that,
32, it's 34, it's 36,
yeah.
and it's
All I'm
38.
asking for is one. If you know one, write it down. If you don't never text that again. Google it right fast. Find out what one of the felonies are.
Hurry, guys, you got Google. It's been 20, 30, 40 seconds. Come on.
Yeah, they ain't even, the chat's not even going right now. You've got
Because
time
all
to
these
go
people just paused it.
ahead.
Oh,
They're waiting.
Richard got back from Google search. Deport any illegal immigrants. And if there's anything you want me to say, comment on, read out loud, you can drop a super chat. Can you still, sorry, excuse me, can you still type in chat or just remove people?
No, I can't type.
Okay.
It ain't it don't yeah, it don't let me I mean I can remove anybody, but I can't send a message in the chat.
Yeah,
I mean
me either.
I
Where are all the moderators that are normally in here?
I don't know. I've been trying to get rid of all the flags and the pedos. The N word, say it. No. Anybody says the N word in here, I will kick.
Hey, J Money, let these people know. Okay, sure, I'll mod you up, but bro, don't start removing people. Just be very lenient on them.
Yeah, or time them out for like a minute, give them a
Yeah, give
chance.
them like 60 seconds timeout
Yeah, give them
maximum.
a chance to straighten up. If he don't, then kick them out for good or
What's up,
24
J Money? And if you're a moderator, let these people know. Drop some super chats if there's anything they want us to discuss, talk about, comment about. We can talk about
hours. Come
whatever you
on,
guys
guys.
want.
Thumbs up.
What about free speech? You can't go into the airport and start screaming bomb. You can't go into a restaurant and start insulting the owner and expect them not to kick you out. What about freedom of speech? The Democrats don't even know what freedom of speech is. How'd y'all get so handsome?
Thank you, Yuri.
Thank you. Double tap that screen if you love your mother. No, that's crazy in the UK. You can't go on Facebook and tweet or not tweet. You can't go on Facebook and post, "Oh man, I wish these illegal immigrants would get out of my country." Because then the UK internet force is going to come knocking on your door. Sir, did you post something about these illegal immigrants that have entered our country illegally according to UK law? You're going to have to come with us. You're going to be going to jail for a long time. If you don't support Trump, double tap that screen. If you don't support Trump, guys, if you don't support Trump, double tap that screen. But if you love Trump, then also double tap that screen.
Thank you, Yuri. He double tapped. It did go up to 25.
I don't
But
know if you're in the
there's,
UK
there's
or
30.
not, but you might want to check out the local laws because they have an internet task force. People have been arrested for posting things against illegal immigration, and they have
Yeah,
been
or
arrested.
the government.
So be
If you say,
careful out there if you're out in the UK.
yeah,
If you
especially if you
want
say,
our opinions about Israel, this is a touchy subject. If you want our opinions about Israel, then drop a super chat. We'll talk about Israel.
J Money said, do a poll. Is Trump a goat? Yes or no?
I wish I could, but I can't do polls with other people in here. Much love. Thank you, Robert. Thank you. I liked and I love Trump. Thank you, Tony. Much appreciated. You guys should join the Discord, by the way. We're both in that Discord. Do I like Israel's free healthcare? Yeah, sure. Are you Aryan nationalists? No, we are not. Neither of us are. Nationalist? Regular nationalist? Yeah, I consider myself a nationalist. That's actually capitalist, Mighty Shady.
It's not hard to download, Sonya.
You can download Discord like that.
Yeah, you get it off the app. If you got an iPhone, just go to the store and 5 seconds it's downloaded. And when you go in there, just put his link in. You can copy the
Let's see
link.
what else. I have a few notes here. Let me see. Um, Yeah, Maxwell has reportedly cleared Trump in her interview. I know what you guys are gonna say though. Oh, she's doing this to get out of prison. She's doing this because they put her in a minimum security facility. You're gonna make all these excuses, even if they release the list. You're not gonna go looking through the names. The only thing you're gonna be looking for is names that start with the letter D and T. And if it doesn't start with
Yeah.
Donald or Trump, then you're not gonna be looking for it.
Sonya, Discord, you can get on PlayStation or Xbox game or anything about any kind of device on your tablet, computer, phone.
She's not getting a pardon. What are you gonna say when she stays in prison after
As
she
one,
clears Trump's name? Then what excuses are you gonna say? You're gonna say, well, they did put her in a minimum security facility, even though she didn't get a pardon.
no.
You can just use the website if you don't want to download it. That's awesome. That's awesome. You got your dad and your
Good.
best friend from Los Angeles on the way. Diddy, brother, Trump ain't pardoning Diddy. I know you're just trolling, but it's not true. But funny enough, Diddy formally did request a pardon from Trump even after
J-Man said, Trump about to pardon Diddy. Woo, baby oil for all.
that Johnson and Johnson stock tanked. It tanked.
Dang, they'll be glad to
You should join the YouTube membership. I got it link in my bio. He's a YouTube member. Jay Money's a YouTube member. You see that little star around their name? Also, I'm releasing that travel video here. So if you're a YouTube member, you're probably gonna be able to, see this video before anyone else. Maybe a day or two before anyone else. It's gonna be a travel vlog that I have edited. I just gotta finish it and I'm gonna release it. You'll be able to see it before anyone else. If you're a YouTube member, you'll be able to see exclusive live streams, exclusive videos before they release. You'll be able to see all kinds of
the
exclusive
Congo.
stuff. Huh?
The Congo.
The Congo?
Shibby Pop said name one of the 4 or 5 conflicts that Trump has ended. The Congo.
With the
That
new
one?
YouTube face, I don't want to stick around. Well, maybe you won't be able to view my content anymore, but it's not a law. It's not a law. First off, it's not a law. Second off, yeah, it is true what they say that a lot of content that's 18 and plus, like violent stuff, stuff with guns, stuff
Well,
that's rated 18 and plus, you'll have to put your ID in. I don't think it'll be a big problem. At least I hope not.
with the
But
guns out that,
it's not necessarily a rule. It's only if the AI system thinks that your account is if you watch a bunch of gaming videos for children. Basically, if you watch a bunch of Roblox and like SpongeBob YouTube videos, then yeah, YouTube will probably require you to put your ID in. But if you don't watch like a bunch of kids content and you've had your YouTube account for some time, then you probably won't have to put your ID in. But it's 50-50. We'll see what happens. We really don't know what will happen.
well,
Well, you're
you
gonna have to let that happen anyway. You're in the UK.
on
Don't you
the
have
on
to
the
put your ID in the UK if you want to go onto YouTube for 18 plus channels? Or am I wrong? Or is that only Australia? Let me look that up. I'm curious.
On YouTube guidelines, you can show guns and firearms, but you can't on a live stream. You can't pick them up or fire them.
You can't talk. I looked up the guidelines, by the way. You can't talk about. I'm not even gonna say what you can't talk about because I don't want them thinking I'm talking about it. But I'll send you the guidelines on it. You can't
Okay,
show them. That is
there's
true. I
there's
love this channel. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
yeah, Fishing Master. Uh, there's one guy, I forgot
I'm
his
in
name.
Texas already. It's a law. P Hub is. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
porn. P
Don't say
Hub,
corn. Corn. Yeah, yeah. Let's not say that word.
corn hub. Yeah, it's already banned, which I
Yeah, the
think it should.
YouTube new online new online UK online child safety acts requires age verification for YouTube. So yeah, it's already in place in the UK. So that makes me wonder if we have some people that are watching from the UK, then maybe it won't affect too much. I don't know. I hope it doesn't affect too much. I hope we can still do good views.
Sonia said UK is shit anyway. Destiny. Also, Prince Andrew is on the Epstein list. I'm.
By
I
the
tell.
way, guys, by the way, if you guys what the hell was I gonna say? Shit, I'm going blank like Joe Biden. I can't remember anything. Oh yeah, I was gonna say if you guys think the government needs you to put your ID card, your ID, if you think the government needs you to upload your ID to YouTube to know who you are, you're a damn fool. They don't need you to upload a picture of your ID to know who you are. The government already knows who's
Exactly.
using YouTube.
Yeah.
So if you're one of those guys out there saying, "Oh, I'm not going to upload my ID. I don't want YouTube knowing who I am. I don't want the government knowing who I am." I got bad news for you. You ever heard of the Patriot Act? The government already knows who's behind that screen. You say a bunch of illegal, awful things, they just choose not to arrest you because we have freedom of speech in America. And also because the Patriot Act is unconstitutional, so they're not going to arrest you for anything you say behind a faceless profile picture. At
No,
least
but you
not in
break
America.
the law, and they will be there with a warrant knocking on your door.
For
They
if you
know it,
do what?
especially if you talk about it. If you break the law, if you commit a felony and you say it or talk about it online, you better believe they'll show up at your door with a warrant.
They could, but most of the time they haven't. Unfortunately, half of these comments should be the police showing up at their door with warrants.
Well, there's not really proof just because they said it, but
Wait, can they see what I search in incognito mode? Yeah, they can.
yeah,
You're not even on a VPN. You're not even using anything. Incognito mode basically just does nothing. You're not even using a proxy or a VPN. How do you think you're protected? You're not protected. And even if you are using a proxy and a VPN, the government can figure out everything, brother. There's ways they can get around that. They can if you're using a VPN, they can send a subpoena to the company that you're using the VPN in. So they can send a subpoena to the company that's your VPN provider, and then they can figure out who you are.
well, once they get your IP address, they know exactly where you're at.
Exactly. Exactly.
They know if you leave, if you turn your device off, when you turn it back on, where you're at, how long
Yep.
it took you to get there, and that information never goes away. If this was last July, they could look it up with that IP address.
Yep. So
See
be
where you
careful
are.
what you say about Trump on the internet, guys. Be careful what you say about Trump on the internet. Otherwise, you might end up like Comey. They subpoenaed James Comey, by the way. They subpoenaed Comey.
Yeah, I seen that.
They
He's
subpoenaed
been.
Hillary. They subpoenaed Bill.
I think Obama's next.
Hopefully.
It might take a little longer to get to him, but
But the
the way
Democrats
that
are
this
screaming presidential immunity, presidential immunity.
well, what they'd be going after Obama for is treason, and that's the only thing immunity does not cover. Presidential immunity does not cover treason.
Good. Isn't there like a horrible punishment if you get charged with treason? Isn't there like a
Yeah,
death penalty?
well, if they get you for mutiny, but I don't think they go that far. But I mean, they could be 10 to 25 years imprisonment. Yeah.
I don't know. With Obama being married to Mike, he might like that.
Shit.
I don't know.
No, I don't think so. January 6th, was it treason?
He went
You'd
to
imagine.
court and he beat the charge. Or he. You know, I don't know. I don't know the case for it. I'm not going to speak on it.
The January 6th it's being investigated now. And it was actually the Democrats that let them in and the FBI informants and stuff. They were told to. And once they sing like a canary, it'll all be over. It'll fall like a house of cards.
What about the undercover FBI and CIA agents that were there? What about those guys?
Shibble Pop, do you even know what treason is?
It's a funny name.
Shibble Pop, yeah. Shibby Pop.
You're deep. You're cold. Cold.
I,
Cold.
Colt. I got a coat. I got a couple coats.
Colt. Colt. Colt.
Colt 45 and Colt 38.
Fox News is scared of what Trump's going to say. What do you mean by that?
Elaborate a little bit.
What is Fox scared that Trump is going to say? Isn't Trump suing Fox?
I don't think he is Fox, but he is the Washington Post for that birthday card. And
Because they
now
don't
that they're
have a birthday card. Every time I say it to some uneducated Democrats, they say they showed the picture of the Democrat. Not the Democrat. They
oh
showed a picture of the card. They showed a picture of the card. I tell them to look it
yeah,
up.
they showed a picture of the card, but when the Attorney General asked for the evidence, they don't have none.
No, I never even saw a picture of the card. I looked it up on Google. There's no picture that I've seen.
Well, they showed it on the news that they had it and described it, that it was supposed to be a naked woman, and he signed it in the private area.
What announcement is Trump doing? Why is Fox scared? What announcement is he doing that's scaring them? Why do you think they're
Yeah, Gear
scared?
Jimmy. Benedict Arnold actually, he didn't go to prison. He actually escaped and went back to Britain.
Trump is seeking $10 billion from the Wall Street Journal. Will that bankrupt them? Probably. Will he get $10 billion? Probably not. I guarantee you, they just settle outside of court because they don't want the evidence coming out. And if they
10
go to
million.
court, they have to they have to show evidence. They have to show this supposed card. We're talking about whatever you guys want to talk about. Drop some super chats. We can talk about what you guys like.
Well, they wouldn't reveal their source, and they called Trump for follow-up questions. And when Trump was presented with it, I reckon he told them that it was 100% false. And he told them not to go through with it because that he would sue them for defamation. And they done it anyways. They didn't believe him. So they thought they can, when you do that, if there was proof that he actually done it, Trump can't sue him. But if Trump can prove that he didn't do it, and they can't prove that Trump did do it, then he will win no matter if he sues them for $80 million. He'll get it because they was warned beforehand and threatened that they would go through a defamation lawsuit.
The
So
announcement was he's investing in Apple. Are you joking?
who is?
He said Trump is investing in Apple. That's the announcement.
Yeah, Eric, you like my backdrop? Eric's in here.
Yeah, I saw him. Hey, Eric, how you doing, brother? Okay, let's read this. Donald Trump at the White House to announce a commitment to tech company to increase its investment in the U.S. manufacturing by an additional $100 billion over the next 4 years. That sounds like they're going to invest money into America to make manufacturing. Oh, we got a big Shibby Pop is a big Biden fan.
Oh yeah, Shibby
Yeah.
Pop. Truth-seeking traveler, 300 billion for Israel, though. Yeah, and the Democrats wasted more than that on one country that is our enemy, and we're allied with Israel. We helped
Which
found
country did they want?
Israel.
You mean when Obama gave Iran 1.3 billion?
Well, through the
I mean, trill.
USAID, they sent billions of dollars to Pakistan and Afghanistan.
Man, who doesn't love hot Cheetos? Everyone loves hot Cheetos. Would you be down to restart this live so we can get some more people in here? It seems like
Well,
everyone left.
sure, we can.
All right, let's try it for a little bit longer because I want to
Okay.
get some more people in here. But guys, rejoin. We're gonna restart this live stream real quick and try to
Yeah,
get a
Eric,
little bit more
come
people in
back,
here. Eric,
freshen up.
J Money, come back. We'll be here.
We're going to close it down and we'll come back.
2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes max. We'll be back.